This is Mark Windows for the People's Voice with Birthrite, who are from the Black Country. So do you want to introduce yourself? First you, sir.
I'm Johnny Zoyden and I play the guitar.
You play the guitar?
I do indeed.
Max Winthorst, bass guitar.
Erasmus Voss, vocalist.
Declan Lumbier, drums.
So how long have you been together?
We've been together roughly around about 4 years in this lineup.
Yeah. So who writes most of the songs? Do you all co-write?
We all co-write, yeah. Everybody puts in their little bit. I come up with some words.
So what's the music scene like there in the Midlands? I would say the Midlands generally.
Probably like it is down here, quite dull. Quite jeans, t-shirt or sort of heavy metalish things.
And I did quite a few bands, and it's the same. Okay, some of them are getting pretty good, and people standing there looking at their feet, looking at the shoes, looking at the walls, looking anywhere. They're not even moving, stood there playing.
How do you find the music business these days? Because a lot of the venues have closed down, haven't they?
Well, it's one of the reasons that we picked up on the steampunk thing, because steampunk has a genre that plays or offers a lot of opportunities to play. But they're not normal gigs, they're not rock pubs or anything like that. They're in really weird places like old Victorian pavilions or on boats. Because what they do, they put on days or a weekend, and we become part of that. So the music is part of the whole event, but not the main part of it.
I think the days of going to grotty venues that charge £5 a pint are probably over, aren't they?
Well, we've gone out to that thing where you put on a gig and you sell your own tickets and then you have to give the doorman something. We don't do any of that, so we get paid for what we do. So it's quite good. So in terms of steampunk events, there's quite a lot of opportunities for us. I mean, that's the ethos of the band, really. It's good music, in your face, put on a show, give people a night out. If they're paying to come in, give them something, you know, for their money.
I think that's a great philosophy, because that might just excite people enough to get off their sofas and go out.
They don't just want to see a band that looks like they've just come out of work and turned up and playing. They want to see something else, and I think to a degree this is what we do, and we excel at doing this, and it gives the public something more than just a band in jeans and t-shirt, effectively.
When I came down in like late 70s with the punk thing or the new romantic thing, there were a lot of people dressed up and doing whatever, doing their own thing. But now it's all Mumford & Sons, isn't it, to be fair?
So what kind of snare drum do you prefer for these small gigs?
Oh, blimey, that's a question. Well, yeah, I've got the hand-hammered Mapex at the minute. Now, that's a 16-inch, 5.5-inch deep. It's got Evans heads on it. They're hydraulic as well. They've got no dampening on them whatsoever, and they've got a Remo snare going across the back of them. And it's gonna blow your ears.
That's a mighty mixture.
You didn't expect me to know that, did you?
I did. That's why I brought it up.
We are all not old, but past what people would say was the normal age for being in a rock band. And I think it's sort of important to push the fact that guys like us can still do this. You know, and we go and play sometimes in rock clubs to bands who are 18 and 19, and we walk in and they go, "What are these boring old farts going to do?" And we crack it.
We're going to blow your head off, actually, Sonny Jim.
A few bars in, and they're all all standing there going, "What happened there?" So you can, it's really good in that sense. And the problem is they've got to follow us after that. So we never headline. We'd always play first or second, and then it's like, follow that.
Great move. Yeah, and you can get to the bar early, get packed up,
Yeah, excellent, yeah, back to bed amid cocoa, yeah. The single is called Goodbye Happiness, and it's the theme tune to an internet series called Blood and Bone China.
We're Birthrite
on the peoplesvoice.tv.